No,
this is where so many guys fuck up. Some guy asked it earlier. I sent her a couple messages and then stop. Okay, guys, this is extremely important, and this is where a lot of you guys fuck up. When you get the girl on the dating app, your number one goal is to get her the fuck off the dating app immediately. One more time. Burn this into your brain. As soon as you get her on the dating app and you match and she responds, your goal is to get her off the app immediately. Okay? Immediately. Why? Well, because number one, a lot of girls don't take a dating app seriously. Number two, they're inundated with messages and it gives them anxiety to open it back up. Okay? So if you are able to get her attention or whatever, get her off the app immediately. There's two ways that you could do this.
And number three, just out to your point as well.
Yeah.
They'll keep you on the app to just for attention. And that's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah. So don't talk to her on the app, guys, okay? And actually, this is kind of a screening process here as well. It does two things. It gets her off the app where she's getting inundated. And then number two, it also helps you screen out time wasters, okay?
Yes.
So what you're going to do is you're going to get her off the app and you're going to go ahead and get either her phone number or take the conversation to Instagram, all right? Now, with that said, some of y'all Instagram is trash. Don't get it to Instagram.
So use text.
Or
message.
FaceTime. Or FaceTime. Well, that's the next part. So, or you could go immediately to a FaceTime call with the phone number if you're advanced. But I would say get it on text and or get it on Instagram. If your Instagram is good, go Instagram because she's going to be able to go ahead and see
more
your profile, etc. You're going to be able to do what I call passive demonstrations of higher value. We'll re-release DMs on demand for y'all because I know you guys have been asking for that for months and we just kind of been like,
it's whatever.
Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, get her on Instagram or get her phone number. As soon as you get that contact information, whether you move her over to DM or you move her over to Instagram, set up a FaceTime call.
So just to preface this as well, so on a dating app, you want to say this is kind of, I want to say the bridge between dating app to text and phone call and Instagram. You can say, hey, I'm hardly on this app. Text me so I can keep talking to you over here.
Or what's your number?
Because
or your Instagram.
The problem is, guys, you rely too much on texting back and forth, and it doesn't work in the real world. Because what happens is, while you're texting her, someone's offering her a date or offer, and it's like, okay, he's a friend, pen pal. I'm just going to text him back and forth. Versus the date is very important for interaction and making things happen. So, bridge that gap. Say, hey, listen, I'm not really on this app. Hit me up here. What's your phone number?
And here's the other thing, too, you guys got to understand. Like, attention is very important to women. They will sit there and waste your fucking time if you let them.
All day.
Okay? Like, let me say that one more time for y'all, because a lot of you guys are newer viewers. You might not know a lot of the steps that we give you guys when it comes to dating, etc. Women will absolutely waste your time if you fucking let them.
Yeah.
All right? And I can't tell you how many guys I've seen get burned with this, with over texting, sitting on dating apps talking to her, over DMing. Like, bro, fuck that shit. You get her off the app, and your goal is to get her off the app and have instant communication via phone call or preferably FaceTime. Why do I say this? Because a 10-minute FaceTime call, guys, is going to be the equivalent to like texting her for like a week when it comes to like building rapport and shit. Okay? Also, you're going to be able to display other attractive features about yourself. You guys would be amazed at how being able to string along a sentence coherently and not being a weirdo or being a weird mute would make you more attractive than a lot of other guys. A lot of guys are really fucking socially awkward. So if you're able to go ahead and talk to her on the phone or have a FaceTime call, even better yet, where you got some good lighting on you, you're showing that you look like your pictures, you are who you say you are, that's gonna do a lot. That's gonna do a lot to alleviate any anxiety or stress that the girl is going through. And here's another reason too why it's good. This is a little bit more of the evil side here, okay? You want that bitch on her back foot too, okay? Guys, a big part of dealing with women, especially in 2023, is knocking them off their fucking pedestal, okay? FaceTiming a girl and getting her on her back foot where she's like, oh, I don't have my makeup. Oh, I'm not ready. Or, oh, blah, blah, blah. That's what you fucking want. You want these girls, okay, scared of you. You want these girls nervous around you. You want these girls intimidated by you, okay? Whenever they say that, what that basically means is, translation, you have higher perceived value than myself, and I'm not sure if I measure up. Good! That's exactly where you want these. You never want girls to think that they're better than you. If they're saying they're intimidated or they're scared or I don't look good right now, blah, 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 fan-fucking-tastic. You got to get these girls on their fucking back foot and you have the advantage. And here's the thing when it comes to dating and everything else like that, people get mad at me, Myron. You're an asshole. You promote degeneracy. You tell guys to fuck 50 girls. You gotta tell guys to blah, 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 blah. This is what I'm doing. I'm telling guys that they need to have a decided advantage in 2023 when everything is against them. Period. Okay? So FaceTiming a girl, especially out the blue a lot of the times, right? And having her on her back foot is going to say a lot about you. Yeah. Oh, I don't have my makeup. Oh, I'm in bed. Fuck it. You know? Or let's say she says she doesn't do it, then tease her. Oh, what? You need to put on a face of makeup to have a conversation? That's kind of weird. Blah, blah, blah. Like, joke about it, but let her know that she's a weirdo for that. You know what I mean? Do it in a funny way. Obviously, it'll say, you ugly bitch. You can't do a FaceTime call. Don't be an idiot about it, right? Make a joke about it, whatever. But the point is that you got to tug at those insecurities a little bit with these females. Because, guys, women get complimented and get their fucking, ass kissed all day, every day. Yeah. You need to go against the grain and not kiss her ass and let her know. You need to humble these and let them realize that they are mortal beings. They're humans. They're not goddesses. They're not princesses. Your job as a guy a lot of times is to knock this off her pedestal.
So you made a very good point there. When you FaceTime a girl, she's either going to say, oh, I'm not ready for a FaceTime. I need makeup. Or, oh, not right now. I'm busy, right? So here's a way you can kind of get that FaceTime call as soon as possible. You say, listen, I understand you don't have makeup right now. I'm going to see it like this regardless. So let's do a call.
Yep.
What did I say there? I said, in not so many words, I'm into you. We're going to have a great time on this date and after in your bedroom as well. But I'm saying it indirectly. So she's like, oh, wait. He said, so once again, what did I say? I said, yes, I understand, but I'm going to see it like this regardless, so it's fine.
Yeah.
FaceTime me.
Yeah.
Done.
And that also, that's a sales technique, guys. That's assuming the sale.
Yeah.
Hey, you already like me, bitch.
Yeah,
you do.
It's a wrap.
So I'm already going to see this anyway. So that's very important, guys, where and here's the other thing, too, when you're dealing with girls, like, saying like the funny shit like, oh yeah, we're gonna, we're gonna have a great life together, whatever shit like that. Like Fresh does, he be selling the dream. That works though, because the reason why it works is because women live in fantasy la la land, and to get women interested in you, a lot of times you have to sell the dream to a degree where you're almost like. Women are interested in the future. What do I tell you guys all the time on the show? Men are interested in the past, women are interested in the future. If you're able to convey certain things, that number one assumes a sale, and then number two assumes that there's going to be something more, right, in the future, girls really eat that shit up, man.
100%.
So that is, it doesn't, so you basically kill a couple of
birds with one stone.
With one stone there. You're assuming the sale, which is confidence, and then you're also building
imagery in her head.
Imagery in her head.
It's going to happen.
A fantasy in her head that she could see herself with you in the future.
Now, once you get this FaceTime call or text conversation going, listen. You know when girls say all the time on the podcast, let me feel the vibe. I need to feel the energy and the vibe in the room, Basically, you're going to convey yourself in a, I want to say, articulate and funny, chill way. Talk, ask questions. Make sure you ask questions, by the way. Not her ask the questions. And so listen, I like your vibe. I like your energy. I want to take you out. When next you're free, I want to take you out.
Yeah.
She's going to say, oh, I work Monday, Tuesday, but I'm free Wednesday, Thursday. Perfect. I'll pick you up. I'll meet you here on Thursday, 7 p.m.
Yep.
Don't be late.
And the thing, too, guys, is when you have this phone call, this FaceTime call, not only are you, 10 to 20 minutes, absolute max. Yeah. You're building some rapport. You're conveying you're not a weirdo.
Yep.
You're having some conversation. You're letting her talk about herself. You're alleviating a lot of that anxiety, a lot of that stress. She's seeing that you're a real person. She's showing that you're killing so many different birds
what's the funny
with
one?
A single stone when you FaceTime them.
I think you told me this one. You said, basically, I need to verify that you're not a weirdo or a creep yourself.
That too.
So you're putting it on her.
Yes.
So you're saying.
Thank you for that, for reminding me about that.
Yeah.
So as you guys know, women have objections a lot of the times, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, we're not having sex, or I'm nervous, blah blah blah. Like girls have a bunch of objections a lot of times when they deal with guys.
To be fair, yeah.
Right? And that's because they're the more vulnerable sex, right? What I do is I give those objections to them before they give it to me.
Bam.
Right? So every girl's nightmare is going on a date with a guy that's like weird and creepy. So what I do is I bring that up and I put it back on them, and I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to deal with a weird, creepy girl. Whoa, what the fuck? Because so now she went from trying to get me to qualify to her to show that I'm not weirdo and creepy. She's like, oh no, I need to show that I'm not weird and creepy.
Yep.
So now she's qualifying to me, which immediately shifts the frame, and then bam. Now she's operating on my system.
She's in your frame.
You go ahead and you deal with the objections that women have before they even come up by putting them on her. Is she a weirdo? Is she creepy? Is she awkward or strange? Or crazy. Right?
Yeah.
Is she a catfish? Do you look like your pictures, etc.? I want you guys in a position where the woman is on her back foot. Okay, you're the one pushing. She's the one. Not quite literally. I have to say. I know I have to.
You gotta say it.
Not literally, but what I mean is figuratively speaking. She's on the back foot. You're pushing, and she's on the defense. Okay, where she's like, "Oh my God, I need to defend myself," because remember, she has an ego. She's used to guys kissing her ass all the time. She's used to guys giving her anything for just simply existing. You're not fucking doing that shit.
You're gonna stand up more.
You're standing out, and you're making her qualify to you. Guys, if you learn this skill set, how to make bitches qualify to you, you're instantly gonna be more attractive. Because what does that do? Most guys don't have the balls to make a girl qualify to them because they have a scarcity mindset. They could barely get girls. So if you're out here making girls qualify to you, you're teasing them, you have them on their back foot, you're hitting them with the objectives that they would normally hit you with. Well, guess what? That's not common. That's weird to a lot of girls in a good way because most guys are going to do everything in their power to qualify to the girl. But when you make her qualify to you, that shows social proof. That shows that you have other women. That shows about his mindset. It shows that you are impartial to dealing with her. So she needs to decide what the fuck she's going to do. And most of the time, if she sees your value to be a certain level, she's going to go ahead and comply with you. Also, another thing too, because I know some of you guys don't understand this whole concept of selling a dream, etc. After this podcast is done, I need y'all niggas to go listen to Justin Timberlake, My Love. Okay? And the reason why is because that song, right, perfectly and succinctly gives what women want. I can see us holding hands, walking on the beach, our toes in the sand. I can see us in the countryside. You know,
you're selling the dream.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Niggas lying all over the place, right? Making Britney Spears get abortions and shit like that. But he's over here selling that dream because that's what girls want. You know, they want it, even though men are the real romantics.
Want to be lied to.
Girls want the fantasy, the lie, etc. Yeah. So, you know, that song right there, right? Literally, the reason why women love it so much, besides the fact that Justin Timberlake is extremely talented and it's a good song, is it sells a dream. It's what women want to hear. Growing old together, being together long term, etc. Women want relationships. Even the biggest hoes want relationships, guys.
100%.
Okay? There's a reason why they call it hot girl summer and not hot girl life. So if you can go ahead and dig into that a little bit, even in the first meeting where you're kind of selling this dream of, hey, there might be some more potential out there, etc., while simultaneous, but letting her know that's only contingent upon you qualifying to me, bam, puts you in the driver's seat for once. And that's a situation that most women are not used to being in, where the man is making her qualify. And she's instantly going to be attracted to you for doing so because most men never make women qualify.
Don DeMarco.
Yeah, man. Yo, this is why we're the #1 men's podcast
Guys,
in the fucking world, bro. Who gives y'all more sauce than us, man?
Sub to the channel. This is A1 Game.
You niggas thought we got famous and forgot?
For free.
What the fuck? We're still dealing with these stupid ass bitches too.
Yeah, we are.
Every day.
Every day.
We're still in the game, man. So clearly, y'all can see what the fuck is going on. And again, this is extremely time consuming.
We were doing this before the fame, by the way.
Way before.
This is not even like after. This is before the fame. We're doing all this shit. So
being on multiple dating apps, etc. Now, if y'all really want to be on some steroid shit, you have multiple profiles on the same apps. So that means you have multiple Tinder profiles, multiple Bumble profiles. You can do this with different phone numbers and different emails.
Damn.
If y'all really want to go ahead and fucking capture the marketplace, multiple profiles under different phone numbers and different emails. And then what you could do is, if you really want to get experimental, switch the pictures. So let's say you got 10 good pictures, put 4 on one profile, put 4 on another profile, you know? And then do that along all the dating apps.
What does the best, yeah.
So now, instead of having 3 dating profiles on 3 different apps, you got 6 dating profiles on 3 different apps.
Damn.
And guys, what do we talk to y'all about? Dating apps are a fucking numbers game.
It is.
All right?
100%.
So, and then the other thing too is that when you have multiple profiles and they're brand new, guess what? You're at the top of the algorithm where they're showing your profile to everybody. Why do these dating apps do that? And a quick little side tangent on dating apps and algorithms. They want you on the app and they want you to spend money. So what they're going to do is when you first make your profile, they're going to show you to every bitch, okay? Which is good. And you want to use that. But after a period of time, they're going to take you down in the algorithm and they're going to put newer users there because their goal is to get you to buy, okay? Now, as far as getting Tinder Super or whatever the fuck it is where you can have more swipes, that's personally on you, whether you want to do that or make different profiles. But regardless, you can maybe make one where you pay for it and then others that you constantly switch out. But make sure you use different phone numbers and emails because if you constantly make new profiles, they'll ban you. That's another thing too. They'll definitely ban you. So be careful on that. All right. And then you might have to do it where if you really want to get with it, get around shadow banning or whatever, you can use different devices. So
that's the game right there.
Yeah.